Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about dancing on ice. So it's week 7 and it was props week this week, so let me just gather my notes together. I can't believe how quickly it's come around. There's only 2 more episodes to go, so next week's the semi-final and then the final the week after, and then no more dancing on ice. I'm going to be so sad, but don't worry, there's going to be plenty more commentary on other reality programmes, as you will. So, I was a little bit disappointed in last night's Dancing on Ice, and I'll tell you more in a second, obviously when we go through it. The first couple that was up this week was Mollie and Sylvain. So Mollie and Sylvain skated to Come Fly With Me, and their prop was an airport trolley. I mean, kudos to using that trolley, and the end was absolutely phenomenal. So I thought Mollie did really well this week, better than previous week. She was much more confident. She just seemed to enjoy that performance more. The ending of the performance, she was just so fearless. So basically she got on this trolley and Sylvain was basically whizzing her around on the trolley. She was up in the air, and like when they'd done it in rehearsals, she actually fell right off the trolley, and there's kind of a risk factor involved, so I did think she was really fearless. I'll try and put the picture in this video so you can see what I mean. So yeah, she was literally led down on the trolley and they lifted her up into the air in it. It was really good, very fearless. So the scores there were 33.5. I'm sure that's their highest score. I'm not 100%, but I'm sure it is. It's quite a good score, that. Next up is Carley and Mark. They skated to Fever and their prop was a red feather boa. This was absolutely brilliant, everything that they put in that performance with that feather boa. So I put Carley was amazing this week. It was a very passionate and sexy routine. They incorporated the lifts with the feather boa and it was just amazing to watch. And their score was 34.5. That was one of their top scores as well, I think. I'm not too sure if it was their best score. They definitely did really well. So next up was the Vivienne Colin. And they skated to Black Eyed Peas and they had like a flag, you know, like a race car flag. The Vivienne skated so well with the flag gliding over the ice with such speed and such confidence while using the flag in the performance. It was absolutely amazing. As usual, they got great scores, 35.5. Then was Nile and Olivia. They skated to Leona Lewis and they had probably one of the most awkward props, and that was a double bed. So they basically had to skate around this double bed. How the performance began, they was both in bed together, and it was just a really nice romantic performance, I thought. So my notes on this was Nile skated much better this week. He had a big prop to skate with, a double bed. It was such a romantic performance. I really enjoyed watching it. Nile got a great score this week, his highest of the series, which is a total of 37.5. Then up was Joey and Vanessa. Prop was a surfboard. Joey skated so well this week, and I was thinking that both he and Vanessa looked like they were having the best time of their lives. It just looked like they was having such a blast. You could just see how much he loved this performance, and Chris commented that this was his best score today, and it's actually showed in the scores. So the total there was 36.5. Up next was Siva and Klabera. They were the last to skate, and they skated to tomorrow. For their prop it was an oar. So Siva skated very well again this week. This was the highest score of the series for Siva. The performance was so romantic and beautiful. Siva got some great compliments from the judges of how he is improving with each week. And the score was 34 for that. Right, so now let's talk about the skate off, because the skate off, I feel like it was just unfair. So I knew Siva was going to be in the skate off because there's a lot of talent in the competition now. It's just best of the best that I left. But I thought Mollie was going to be in it. I mean, going off the scores as well, she should have been in it. But it's not the actual judges that say who's going to be in the skate off, it's the people at home. I've said this in last week's video. The people at home vote, and obviously Coronation Street's very, very popular. Mollie's obviously a popular person as well, so it goes on how many votes a person has to who's going to be in the skate off. And I was just so gutted Carley was in the skate off this time, and she has been amazing. I thought for sure she'd get to the final, so I was so gutted that Carley was in the skate off. And obviously Siva was in the skate off, so it's two really, really good people that know how to skate. I just thought this is going to be really difficult for the judges to make a decision. Anyway, I'll read you my notes. So in the skate off was Carley and Mark and Siva and Klabera. Let me just say, I don't think Carley and Mark should have been in this skate off. I was expecting Mollie to be in this week's skate off along with Siva, and thought she would get voted out by the judges. That would have been fair. All the people that I left in the competition deserve to be there. I love Mollie, but genuinely feel she should have gone tonight. Carley got voted out. I don't agree that she should have gone tonight. This just proves the point I was making last week, how it's become more of a popularity contest rather than an actual competition. Guys, you might not agree with me, but I genuinely feel like this has been a fix. They've been accused of fixing the show once before. I mean, it's kind of hearsay, but they have. And if it was fair, then Mollie would have gone. Mollie would have gone, Siva would have stayed. That's my opinion, and guys, it is only my opinion. You're going to have your own opinions. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you feel like it was a fair week this week? I just feel like, in regards to the skating that they did last night, I don't know when this is going to go up, it might only go up Tuesday, but in regards to the skating that they did on Sunday, yes, Mollie's performance was a lot better than previous weeks, and she looked more comfortable, and she was fearless. I feel like Carley's skating ability is much higher than Mollie's, so there's no way that she should have gone, and I'm really, really sad for her. But it is only a TV show, and so next week, because there's only 5 of them left, they've got to skate with a partner and they've got to skate solo. I feel like if Mollie doesn't go next week, then there is something wrong. It's definitely rigged, because I mean, at the end of the day, she's good when she skates with Sylvain. She's really, really confident, but when she skates solo, she's not confident at all. So skating a full routine by herself, I feel like you'd be able to see her flaws. I mean, this comes across as me really not liking Mollie. I love Mollie, and I say this in every single video, but she's the weakest skater now out of the other 4 that I left in the competition, and she's done extremely well to get to week 8, because it's week 8 next week. So she's done extremely well to get there, but my opinion is she shouldn't be here now. It's already in this video. So it should have been Mollie and Siva in the skate off, and Siva should have stayed and Mollie should have gone. Anyway, I'd love to know what your thoughts are down below, especially if you watch it. And I'll see you next week for the semi-final. Bye guys.